Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. Dawada Yashala coming out with another episode to bring out those holy precepts. Hope everybody's been most high blessed. Again, Dawada Yashala bringing out those holy precepts. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Abba Yahweh, Bahashem, Hawashai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, True Father, Deliverance, Savior's name in ancient Paleo Hebrew, Lashawan Kodash, the Holy Tongue. Again, hope everybody's been most high blessed here in Babylon the Great. Okay, the horror of Babylon, and I'm just going to continue my series about Babylon is fallen. Babylon is fallen, just bringing out some biblical scriptures, talking about the last days here in Babylon the Great, the United Snakes of America. Okay, and we're going to be going into the book of Isaiah chapter 13, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Harashai. Okay, Isaiah 13. I'm going to title this, sit down. I will punish the world for their evil. I will punish the world for their evil. Let's get in it all. Praise and glory to the Most High. Isaiah chapter 13, reading from verse 1, and it reads, the burden of Babylon. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Okay, verse 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Okay? That they may go into the gates of the nobles. And we know it's the gates of the new kingdom coming here on earth. Okay, verse 3, Isaiah 13 and verse 3. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. Okay, I have commanded my sanctified ones. Let's find out who are the sanctified ones of the Most High God. Book of Jeremiah. Chapter 1, and I'm going to start reading from verse 4. Jeremiah 1 and 4 reads, Then the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Salakia. Verse 5. Jeremiah 1 and 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Okay, so who are the sanctified ones? His prophets, the 144,000 that you read throughout the Bible. The men of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, boots on ground right now. Okay, Isaiah 13 and verse 3. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. Isaiah 13 and verse 4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, Salakia, in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations, gathered together, Yahweh of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. Okay, the noise of a multitude in the mountains. Okay, when you understand the mountains, it means, the countries, the lands. Like as the great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of the nations. Okay, that's what it represents, the mountains in the Bible. Gathered together, Yahweh of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. And let's get some future prophecies to come. Going to the book of Joel 3 and verse 1, and it reads, For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Okay, still named two nations. But I covered that in past lessons that we're going to be one nation to the Most High. Joel 3 and 2, I will gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead them with death for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered amongst the nations and parted my land. Okay? The Most High is the one that's mustering this battle. He's going to gather all the nations, and he's going to plead there for his people and for his heritage, Israel, whom the nations scattered amongst, whom they scattered amongst the nations. We know via the transatlantic slave trade, the sub-Saharan slave trade, we know how they scattered us and parted my land. Now, mind you, everybody says this book is phony and all that, but this book, like 200 years ago, I mean, so like 2,000 years ago, the Most High knows that His land is parted to this day, half Palestinian, half the so-called Israelites. They call themselves the Israelites because they lies against Israel. The true biblical Israelites are the blacks, Hispanics, native of Indian and Negroid descent. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. Let's stay on topic. Let's get another precept. Book of Zechariah 14:1. And it reads, Behold, the day of Yahweh cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. Okay? Zechariah 14:2. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the woman ravished, and the half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. This is a future prophecy. So who's mustering the battle? Let's go back to Isaiah. Okay, the noise the noise of the multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together, Yahweh of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. Okay? Isaiah 13 and verse 5. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Okay? So I titled this sit down, I will punish the world for their evil. Okay? So what world is the Most High focusing on? The world of Babylon. Okay? The daughter of Babylon throughout the precepts of the Bible. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Okay? Let's get a precept about Salakia. Coming from a far country. Let's go to a book in the New Testament, St. Mark 13 and verse 34. Red letter, the King of Kings speaking. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. Okay? So we know it's the coming of the Messiah, who this world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ. But we know he's not a pale skinned, long, stringy hair. That's not the depiction of Revelation, the first chapter. Okay, color brass as if he burned in a furnace. And we also know, pursuant to Hebrews 7 and 14, he's from the tribe of Judah. Jeremiah 14 and 2 says, Judah black unto the ground. But let's stay on topic. Salakia. Isaiah 13 and verse 6. Howl ye, for the day of Yahweh is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Okay? This world doesn't know what's coming here. Okay? They just have no clue As the Messiah said in the book of Matthew 24, tribulation that this world has never seen is coming. Okay? Howl ye, for the day of Yahweh is at hand. It should come as a destruction from the Almighty. Verse 7, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Okay? Every man's heart shall melt. Verse 8, and they shall be afraid, and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as the flames. Okay? Read it again. Therefore shall their hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Let's get a couple of precepts about the melting heart and the melting eyes and the melting tongue and all that. This is Zechariah 14 and verse 12, and it reads, and this shall be the plague wherein Yahweh shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. What you think is going to bring this plague? I've been covering it in this series of Babylon is Fallen. Thermal intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay, when they make landfall here in Babylon the Great, the United Snakes of America, that's what's going to cause this, the heart to melt, the eyes, the tongue, the whole skin, their flesh shall consume away. Well, the Bible's telling you what's coming here. That's the internal hell. You see, that's hell on earth. When that fire comes, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. There's no sugarcoating it here. I bring it out raw, and that's the truth of this Bible. Okay? Read it again. And this shall be the plague, as you see, the plague, wherein Yahweh will smite all people that fought against Jerusalem. Meaning all the people that came against the children of Israel, okay, they got to pay. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. This has not happened on this earth. This is a future prophecy. Let's stay on topic. Isaiah 13 and verse 9. Behold, the day of Yahweh cometh, cruel, remember that word cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Okay, behold, the day of Yahweh cometh. Obviously, we know that day has not come yet, so we know this is a future prophecy. Cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And that deals with all the heathens. Okay? And Israel. Let's get it. And Israel. Let's go to the book of Amos, chapter 9, and I'm going to start reading from verse 8 to get edification and context. Amos 9 and verse 8 reads, behold, the eyes of Yahweh thy power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh. Okay, read it again. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh thy power are come upon the sinful kingdom, the daughter of Babylon, the harlot, the whore. Okay, the one that has all these other nations drinking that wine of fornication. Okay, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. He's not saying he's destroying the earth. This is the burden of Babylon. This is the world that he's going to punish for their evil. Babylon. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh thy power upon the simple kingdom. I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, Jacob, the progenitor of the children of Israel, saith Yahweh. Let's get the point about his people. Amos 9:9. For lo, I will command and I will sift Israel, so Salakia, the house of Israel, amongst the nations, like corn is sifted in a sleeve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Okay? Verse 10. The point, Amos 9 and 10, it reads, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say that evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. What is the Messiah saying? All the sinners of the Israelites that turn against the law, statute, commandments of the Most High, they're all going to die by the sword. Point blank, period. I just bring out the message. Let's get back into this. Isaiah 13 and verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Okay, we know this is the Armageddon, the day of judgment, the day of the Most High's wrath and fierce anger that he's bringing. We know it's going to be a time of darkness. Okay, let's get a precept. Salakia. I think something coming. No, I thought I had one set up already. Therefore will Salakia, I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Verse 12, Isaiah 13 and verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. And we know he's talking about an Israelite man. He's not talking about a worldly man. Okay? I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Okay? Verse 13, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. This world does not know our true Father, Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. This world, all they know, they call on God. Do they know that Buddha's a god? Allah is a so-called God, but they're all idols. That's why we call on the Most High God of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The true power of the Bible. Okay? Who's coming with his punishment to this world for their evil. Okay? Verse 14, and it shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. You know what that's called? The refreshing. Everything's going to go back. You see, everything, read it again. It shall be as the chase roe, and as a shepherd that no man shall take it up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. That's why the children of Israel returning back to Jerusalem, Israel, which is our homeland. Okay? Verse 15. Isaiah 13 and 15. Every one that is found shall be thrust through. Every one that is found shall be thrust through. And every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Read it again, because I know a lot of people ain't going to like this. Their spirit's going to vex them. They probably stop this if they're watching this. But that's coming against the Father. I don't take it personal. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them, the people of Babylon, the heathens, shall fall by the sword. Okay? Shall fall by the sword. And we all know that the Messiah lets the world know. Matthew 10 and 34. Red letter, the King of Kings speaking. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. Okay, put it in context. All that are found will be thrust through. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. Point blank, period. See, people think everything is gonna like gather together. Let's get together. No. It's division that's coming. It's division. It's the opposite. Let's go to St. Luke 12 and 51. Red letter, the King of Kings speaking. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, means no, but rather division. That's just everybody going back to the original land, because this demonic land of Babylon the Great that was in cahoots with all the other nations during our captivity. We're the only nation that was scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, the Israelites. Okay? Fact is fact, and history is history. Luke 12 and 51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. Let's get another verse just for edification. Luke 12 and 52. For henceforth they shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. What is he going to do? Gather that family together? Luke 12 and 53. The father shall be divided against the son against the father against the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Division is coming. Okay? This world does not know what's coming here to Babylon the Great. Let's get back to everyone that, verse 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Listen to this, verse 16. Everybody can get mad at the Most High. You can voice your opinion in the day of judgment. Their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Look up the words. Everybody got smart devices, smartphones, smart computers, smart this, smart that. Look it up. Verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as of gold, they shall not delight in it. So the Medes, when you understand it was one of our captivity, the Persian Mede captivity. You see that? I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver and as of gold, and they shall not delight in it. Okay? And when you understand Iran, Iraq, they're all part of this brick. They're all part of this coalition that's coming against the EU and NATO, as I'm bringing it out through all these episodes of series of the Babylon is falling. Okay? Verse 18. Their bows shall dash the young men to pieces. And this is not talking about bows and arrows. Their bows shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. See that? Listen. Their eyes shall not spare children. This is the tribulation that's coming here. For all the wicked of this wicked land, demonic land, Babylon, the daughter of Babylon. Spiritual Edom, spiritual Sodom. Talking about Sodom, let's read 19. And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms. This wicked nation's always talking about the biggest military. Where is the banking? Who owns the banking system? Where's Wall Street? Where's the stock exchange? Babylon the Great. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? It shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Verse 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, meaning forever. That's what the Bible is saying. It shall not be inhabited, neither shall it be dealt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. This place is going to be desolate. It's going to be just as Sodom and Gomorrah is. And if you don't know how it is, Google it. Go to YouTube. You can see some videos about Sodom and Gomorrah. It's still burning to this day. 21. But the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. The owl shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. 22. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in the desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come. Her days shall not be prolonged. This is the burden of Babylon. That's why I'm doing this series. Babylon is falling right in front of our eyes. Okay? Everything here, you have to understand, the Most High ruleth in the kingdoms of men, pursuant to Daniel 4:17. So whatever happens here, the Father, it also says in Daniel 4:17, he sets up kings and removeth kings. So he puts whoever in power to do his will. Okay? And this is the burden of Babylon to come. Now I'm going to bring out a couple of precepts. Why? Let's bring out a couple of precepts. Why? Let's go to the book of Nahu. Nahu, the 3rd chapter and the 4th verse. Nahu 3 and 4 reads, because of the multitude of the whoredom of the well-flavored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. Everything that's done here is a ritual. This music is a ritual. Following these false idols of stars, so-called stars, and movie people and recording artists, they're all idolatry. Okay, that's all this place is built on. Let's get another precept to know who we know who we're dealing with here. Let's go into the book of Ephesians. Ephesians 6 and 11, and it reads, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. They're demonic. Okay? This is who's running Babylon the Great, the demons. Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Can't put it any sweeter. Hope this is edifying. Yasharon. I'm still be coming out with the Babylon is Falling series. Stay most high blessed. We have to endure to the end. We have the Father to guide us out of this tribulation that's coming to Babylon the Great, the United States of America. Again, endure to the end. And with that I say, Shalom.